In 2022, during the lead up to the City of Cranbrook municipal election, crime and homelessness were far from key election issues. However, by the time City Council was elected on September 18th, those same issues were front and centre.
Everybody had been waiting for several years for the provinces to take control and deal with the issues. In part they have, but they weren't doing enough. So what we did is we formed a task force and brought all the stakeholders, the non-profits and the health authorities together and tried to come up with some ideas on how we could help the homeless and the drug addicted and the mentally ill and lessen the impact on our business and our citizens.
The inaugural meeting of the Task Force on Homelessness, Community Safety and Wellbeing took place in January 2024, and immediately it became clear that the issues were extremely complex.
We have not enough supported housing, not enough affordable housing. We have an addictions and opioid crisis. We don't have enough treatment beds. We don't have the wait list for treatment is quite significant. People can't access a doctor in a timely method. We have all of these things confluencing at the same time that has resulted in homelessness.
With a focus on harm reduction and in the longer term temporary housing, the task force has overseen the development of a space which has been dubbed Common Ground.
It's a common ground where all of our agencies can meet with these disadvantaged people at one location to serve their needs.
The plan was to provide amenities such as clean water, access to basic healthcare and even shower facilities as efforts continue towards more housing solutions in the city. It's also allowed better two-way communication between agencies throughout the city and the homeless population.
What we know about crime is that when you house people, crime goes down. So we are hoping that by having people there, getting them housing ready, when we do get temporary housing in Cranbrook, that we have people who can be willing to follow the rules and the structure, and then crime statistics will go down.
The BC provincial government has addressed homelessness through its Belonging in BC plan, which has allocated over $1.5 billion between 2022 and 2025. However, Mayor Wayne Price has labelled efforts as senior government failure. In his experience, the key to solving the crisis involves a different approach.
And if we're just going to keep putting money out, and for this non-profit, or this agency, this agency, we're never going to solve this problem. It's building facilities, it's treatment centres for mental health, it's treatment addiction centres.
Right now we have harm reduction happening, and that's great. It's keeping the people alive. We need the parallel access to treatment when they need it.
The task force will wind up its work with a series of next steps outlined in a final report.
What we saw, what we did, and actions for potential solutions that we think senior levels of government should be looking at more responsibly.
For Rogers TV in Cranbrook, I'm James Farnan.